Why should you join the abolitionist movement?
The start of the abolitionist movement sprang from a religious revival known as the Second Great Awakening. Preachers used the Bible and morality to undermine slavery, stating that the only way to adhere to a fully democratic society is to incorporate equality for all, including African Americans and slaves. The abolitionist movement was originally intended to be a gradual process.
However, with the invention of the cotton gin, it caused a greater dependence on slaves.
Abolitionists like William Lloyd Garrison and Thomas Weld demanded a change.
We must learn to fight against those who are attacking the equality and liberty of our independence. We must join the American Anti-Slavery Society.
The abolitionist movement was not only a revelation in moral beliefs and universal freedoms, it also impacted other reform movements, most significantly, the women's rights movement. Also, the increase in activism persuaded other unprivileged groups to demand for their liberties. The relationship between the abolition and women's rights movements can be seen through the African American activist named Sojourner Truth,
as well as the actions of Frederick Douglass. Women of the middle class or low class, your marriage laws and political rights are direct parallels to ours. So, join us in our movement. In my newspaper, The North Star, I bear the slogan, "Right is of no sex." We both can benefit from being allies. The abolitionist movement helps to create a community for women's rights that is backed by males.
In order to get the abolitionist message across the U.S., the Anti-Slavery Society and other organizations created a variety of publications, from pamphlets to poetry, spread throughout the public sphere. The usage of printing technology and emphasis on education also helped to facilitate reform. A significant example of abolitionist works is Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Oh yes, my novel, Uncle Tom's Cabin, tells the story of Uncle Tom, a slave who seems agreeable and saintly in his beliefs. After his kind owner dies, he is sold to a cruel man who is money-minded. I intended to exemplify the injustices of slavery. My novel was influential in the growth of the abolitionist movement.
We aim mainly to have the federal government ban the ownership of people in the South. However, in 1860 we have not yet reached our goal. Yet, with continued conventions, sermons,
Slaves will be free. Hallelujah!
and petitions, slavery could be gone in the near future. In order for abolition to become a reality, we need as many advocates as possible. Traditionally, most early members of the abolitionist movement were northern whites or slaves free from bondage. However, we accept any American citizen who desires to make a change.